Hey everyone, it's Christmas, so if you all celebrate Christmas, have a very, very magical Christmas. I hope you have a good rest of your year. There's going to be a vlog, of course, on New Year's, so I hope all of you have a splendid year and enjoy this episode of Lobotomy Corporation. It's that crusty psycho, and we have returned once again.
It's that susty Kryko. And we're back with Lobotomy Corporation. Last episode we did nothing, and yet we have moved forward with progress.
End the day with A+ of ego in possession. 22 out of 8.
We have 22. Huh. Alrighty then. I guess that's not a problem now, is it?
No. Now, I forgot how the behavior adjustment works. If the wearer the wearer will enter panic in order to return adjustment within 30 seconds of equipping it and dial shortly after showing abnormal behavior. Okay.
So it just increases justice.
Yeah.
But it lowers prudence too, doesn't it?
I don't remember.
I'll just look at it again.
You're right. Yes. All stats, I think.
Whereas the notes would have just boosted your prudence.
Yes.
So don't you think that would have been maybe a little bit better?
Nah, justice is better.
Yeah, but you lose literally all of your health and your work chances.
It's all fine.
Is it?
It's fine.
Alright then.
We got all the gear for the Queen of Hatred.
Fair enough.
Excuse me.
I'm surprised you didn't even equip anybody with it before you started this day.
Didn't think of it.
Yeah, fair enough, I guess.
It's not like we fucking need it.
Yeah, but it's pretty good.
It is pretty good. And I'll honor that fact that it's good.
Do you even know what it does?
Let's read it.
Well, it's not going to tell you.
It looks pretty cool though. Is it a long range?
Yeah,
very long. Very fast and very long. Is that a fucking gun?
I mean, it's a magic wand. Or a magic staff. You don't think it would have very long range?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Well, you're asking the wrong person, buddy, because I ain't gonna tell you.
Well, that hurts my feelings.
Well, it wasn't my intention, but you know what? I'm not even sorry.
You should be.
Why?
Because I'm a
You only have
sensitive widow boy.
You only have yourself to blame. Your feelings have not been hardened enough.
Oh, truly.
Oh god, punishing bird is out. We're fucked. We're screwed.
I'm not running out of the door again.
I'm not running away. I'm facing it head on.
Sends you in for the punishing bird. Go have fun.
I'd be able to take it probably, as long as you moved me whenever you want to attack.
Nope.
Okay.
You reap what you sow. You fucking attack the punishing bird. You reap what you fucking sow.
Yeah, but I bet you could take it out.
Is that an option?
I mean, yeah, it just has a lot of health.
That's just... It has a lot of health? Of course it does.
Well,
Oops,
yeah.
I forgot. I forgot about...
Yeah, just gotta get a good result. It's fine. Even if she did get out, I feel like you could take her.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at her. She's perfectly fine and normal.
She's normal.
What, you've never seen people act like that, all dark and sullen and twitching with black hearts coming out and breaking off of them? Oh yeah, that's just an everyday. It's every day, bro.
You get really worried. I gotta stop killing people.
I just can't stop killing people.
It's all James's fault. You know, he's just like the Queen of Hatred. You gotta kill 3 people and he doesn't panic.
He's like, dude, do you know how good it feels to kill a person? You gotta try it. And you're like, all right. You're like, I just can't stop now.
Did you say oxytocin levels?
Yeah, what about it?
That's really funny.
I mean, yeah, you're doing attachment work. And you've done it. Haha, whoops.
Oopsies, I had a fucky wucky there.
I just did a little fucky wucky, but it's fine.
Man, it feels weird to actually have like one of these bottom ones filled out all the way. There we go. Now I feel better.
I'm surprised you haven't used her in a suppression yet.
I just got her.
You got her like 3 days ago, didn't you?
Yeah, but no one's broken out.
Hmm. Let me look her up, because I don't know if you can choose to have her do it, or if she just does it by herself. The Queen of Beatrid.
You're so funny.
Oh, really? I'm so
No.
happy you think that way.
I'm lying.
Even a lie you can still take that as a compliment.
No, you can't. I told you I was lying.
Not with that attitude.
What?
You heard me.
You are so fucking weird.
Hey, man. Don't knock it till you try it.
Try what?
And it's not the right phrase for the situation.
I like you to explain to me what I'm trying.
Taking lies as compliments.
No. Lies are lies.
Yeah, but I mean...
Yeah, but you mean what?
You know.
The rules are the rules.
That's it.
You just get fucking the Queen's ego gear by getting someone just frozen in there, right?
Wait, what?
The Queen of... the Snow Queen? Her ego gear.
Yes, if someone gets frozen and you win the duel, both of them get the gift.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is a good gift?
That's pretty decent. I don't remember exactly what it does. But it gives you... is it like a 4 boost to 2 or 3 things? I don't remember. Let's see.
Like, I kind of feel like I'm not doing anything with myself right now because I'm so used to be like, what's over here? What's over here? What's over here?
Gotcha.
And it's like the
Queen
first...
the Queen of Hatred will breach and help fight other abnormalities only at emergency level 2. Gotcha. That's cool, though. Good to know.
Yes.
Probably gotta have some dudes to die for that to happen, but, you know. It's helpful. Somebody's freaking out there.
We should just call on the rabbits.
Doubt? More like, I doubt he's gonna live.
Whoa, bro.
I was right. Robo bitch is dead.
Yeah, you're right. So how's everyone doing today? I mean...
Michael, I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
This is a fuck, marry, kill.
Okay.
Fuck, marry, kill. Dr. Eggman, Dr. Wily, Dr. N Cortex.
Ooh.
That's a tough one, isn't it?
Kill Dr. Wily.
Yeah, he's just kind of insane, isn't he?
Fuck Mr. Eggman. Dr.
Really?
Eggman, yes. And then marry Neocortex.
Really?
I love Neocortex.
I feel like
Even
Dr.
though, you know, I gotta think about that because you can meme with both either one of them.
Right. I feel like Dr. Eggman, like, he's like rich, right?
So is Cortex, isn't he?
Yeah, but I mean, kind
about
of.
it. Like, they're
Yeah,
both
but
really rich.
Dr. Eggman is rich enough to make entire armadas of robots, spaceships.
You know what? I like to change my thoughts.
Yeah, right? Like,
This is off the thoughts of, like, I choose who I can have the most fun with.
yeah, and Dr. Eggman could be pretty fun on his own terms.
I mean, and I love Cortex's voice.
Oh, he does have a sexy voice.
Yeah, that was one of my other choices. I was like, he's got such a nice, like, his voice actor did so fucking well.
Mm.
A blast from the past. I was like,
Also,
oh, I could never imitate Cortex's voice.
if you got married to Dr. Cortex, you'd have to take in a daughter as well.
That's not a problem.
What are you trying to say about that? It's like that's just a bonus.
The bonus.
Interesting. Yeah, I'd probably say fuck Cortex, kill Wily, marry Eggman.
I see.
Honestly, I like the name Dr. Robotnik better than Dr. Eggman.
I like Dr. Eggman. I think it's like such a meme name. 3.
I mean, it's a meme name, yes, but Dr. Robotnik just sounds doper.
You know, I have to say Dr. Eggman's music has always been one of my favorites in the soundtrack.
Which game or just in general?
Just in general. Because it just sounds so fucking sciencey. You're like, oh,
right.
we're in. Oh. Let's go. Just jam it.
Yeah. Did you ever play Wrath of Cortex?
No.
Really?
There's a lot of games I haven't played of Crash Bandicoot.
Well, that's just like the 4th one.
I haven't played the 4th one.
Not the new one. Not the new 4th one.
I've only played 1 and 2.
Right. Wrath of Cortex was the only one I played back in the day.
See, I didn't even play Crash Bandicoot as a kid.
Right.
I played it later.
But like how much later? Like when you're still young though, right?
No.
Really?
Yes. I was a Nintendo kid the whole time.
Understand.
I never had a PlayStation until middle school.
Fair.
I got a PlayStation 3 in middle school.
Yeah. Everybody hates on Wrath of Cortex, but I thought it was decent. Maybe that's just nostalgia talking, but it was just like excuse me. That kind of just forced its way out. It was just like Crash on the PlayStation 2, which is dope.
But yeah, my entire childhood consisted of Mario 64, Donkey Kong 64, Donkey Kong Country. What else was there?
Banjo.
Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie. I loved Banjo-Kazooie. I actually gotta get a new cartridge for it.
Yeah.
Mine's broken. Did I tell you about that?
No.
My cartridge is broken to the point where I can't move my character like as a normal run speed, like without using the bird.
Oh. Strange.
It's really strange.
Huh.
Like I can't make that shit up. Like.
Yeah. Maybe you just gotta go in and fix a pin or something.
Maybe. I gotta take a look at it.
Right. Or just clean it out. That's weird, though.
That is really weird. It was really weird, like...
Well, the thing with me, right, is like, I used to play Banjo a shit ton, but I didn't own it. I could only play it when I went to my uncle's.
Another big one I used to play was... Pokemon. Like, Pokemon was most of my childhood.
Yeah, I played Pokemon a shit ton too, but only like
Emerald, right?
Yeah, and Red and Blue, but I don't remember those as much as I do Emerald.
I have the original Blue cartridge.
Right, a lot of people do.
I love it.
Yeah, but Emerald is like peak fucking Pokemon.
Yeah.
Or like classic Pokemon.
You know, I have to say that my favorite Pokemon game was Platinum.
Yeah, I never played anything past Emerald.
Ruby and Sapphire were the first ones I played fully. And when I was a kid, I used to also play Pokemon Coliseum.
Right. I know they like remade Ruby and Sapphire, but like shittily.
Yeah, they were not well. They
should have just released one game like they did with Emerald.
No, they'll never do that ever.
Right, they'll never do that again, which is bullshit.
They did it with Platinum.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess they did.
Diamond, Pearl, then Platinum.
Right.
Platinum was amazing. My only pet peeve with all Pokemon games was you can never join Team Rocket. or the evils.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Because that would be so fucking fun.
There's that one Team Magma girl that kind of looks like what's-her-face May.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
But no. I love Sword and Shield too. But I'm easy to please.
Well, you know,
I'm not I know. I'm not critical at games unless there's something very, very wrong with it.
Like,
if I have fun with a game, I'm going to love that game no matter what.
Right.
That's just my personality, what I do with games.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do I think Sword and Shield could have been better? Yes. I'm not going to lie to myself. I think it could have been much better.
Yeah,
but,
I mean,
but am I going to say it's a bad game? No. I actually love it. I love Isle of Armor and all that stuff.
Right.
I thought that was all fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying it's...
My only pet peeve...
Okay, go on.
...is that all of that shit they added...
It should have just been in it.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's not even good. Like, they added in... was it being able to have your Pokemon out?
Yeah.
And it's, like... thrice times as janky as it was when they did it in Let's Go.
I loved Let's Go Pokemon.
Like,
Let's Go Eevee. That was fun to me. That just brought me back memories.
Right. Like, they barely follow you and they, like, teleport around. It's just jank as hell. Yeah, that's my problem.
Are you fucking serious?
Who, me?
No.
What's happening?
I was doing very funny. I think I could get this done without doing noon.
Oh, yeah, like, just immediately end it.
Yeah.
Yep. I'd be down with that. But yeah, like, yeah, I'm not saying you can't enjoy it. Like, I'm sure it's fun. I mean, Pokemon is always fun. Like, you know, going on an adventure and catching cool new Pokemon. But it's very plain to see that they literally cut as many corners as they possibly could with that game.
Yeah, that was my very sad moment.
Like, the graphics are just kind of, alright.
What the fuck?
I was gonna say, end it now, Mountain is out.
Yeah, I was like, we're not gonna do that.
Right. Like...
This is our last day?
Oh.
Result of the Slade, Night of Despair. I just want to try this.
I hope it's bad shit.
Alanta de Luna, Dimensional Refraction Variant.
That's not bad
I want
at
La
all.
Luna because I want to get her gear back.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, I was recalling the sound of your footsteps. A little weird, but fine. While there were cliches, you sometimes made the results more exciting by acting in unexpected ways. Still, the endings were all the same, no matter how the process went. Do you want me to share some memories through a hologram? It's simply too good for me to watch alone. This here was you in a mess when there was no such thing as a cognition filter. Oh, Jesus. I didn't know that a human's mental capacity could be so weak back then. You did alright the first couple of times, but then, one day... Well, at that time, it was a little funny. I'm sorry. You made it so far, but you weren't able to escape from that absolutely useless sense of guilt and hung yourself.
Oh, Jesus!
You were stopped immediately, though. Then, at this time, you're not fully prepared. That's when I started to realize that it didn't matter if you were mentally whole or not. What mattered was that you needed to find realization about something to stop this endless cycle. Oh, at this time here, all of a sudden, you began apologizing to me. That was... I didn't enjoy it.
I'll continue
Keep watching. Are you starting to enjoy this? I would love to see more, but let's stop here for today. You might see something that you're not supposed to witness yet if we continued. Huh.
Erstwhile, the world in which you stayed was once luminous.
I thought she said humorous.
There was the sun and the moon, and also the clouds and winds that floated around them. It was a world of light, so to speak. But you couldn't stay there. You were robbed of innumerable things. You lived with a broken heart, clinging to the void where pieces of your heart used to be.
Okay, I guess
no one could understand your pain nor embrace you. Eternal loss dominated you. I was one of the thieves who robbed you of the countless things. While I was at the top of the world, I watched you and looked down on your struggle. Not just you. I have seen many others that struggled. Those attempts were no less futile than an insect writhing. All I had to do was simply stomp on them a couple times. But among them, there were some who would grit their teeth and climb up, dragging their broken bodies.
Stomp on me.
It seemed
It
that
just end the episode there.
it seemed that this was going to be another fun little trip, so I would drink a cup of tea before leaving with light steps. But as you can see, an unexpected encounter with the red mist got the best of me. And then you inflicted as much suffering upon me as I to you, did you not? You were familiar with how to break the mind without utilizing torture or violence. After everything was done, you gathered up every little bit of what was left of my humanity, and you threw them into this pit until even my spirit soured and rotten. Maybe you told yourself that I deserved worse than that. Therefore, you're an upholder of justice, who has defeated the evil, no? Then I must ask, why is that grand and righteous upholder standing here making himself out as a prisoner like I? And what happened with that coward, the one who with fear averted his gaze from my dying one? Why is he down here, suffering the punishment as I? See, there cannot be a sight more satisfying than this to me. Is this all the idealism of hers came to be? You've dragged down your heroine with your own hands. Do you truly believe that your duty completes itself for shedding tears at the funeral of the innocent, while you never even let their bodies rest in peace? Ironically, you found a hope in all this misery, the raw material of the bucket, and the path to the river of all. Out of her you made the bucket, and you started to send it down into the wells of the people. The bucket rises from the well of a person filled with the water that can only be drawn by that person. An ancient that has been flowing at the bottom even before the birth of the world. Now it is simply drawn, regardless of the consent of the person. When the bucket that holds the faded ideal of hers comes into contact with the ego of another person, a certain change occurs. I'll ask her about the change. Maybe it's difficult to understand only by listening. How about this? I could show you one of her miracles. It's taxing, but for you I'll gladly do it. People selected long ago are awaiting their turns. I bring them here according to the register. Let me introduce you to one to you. This one is nameless. He has nothing left, for he has abandoned all that he is a long time ago. For him, things like the remnants of the past or the pain of the present don't matter. He only stares into the future. Did you dream well? Yes, you'll finally dream for as long as you want. One that you will never wake from. The employees will inject him with cogito soon. What rivers flows in you? What world lies in you? There are many worlds, as there are people. Discovering them is rather fun. Oh!
Jesus!
No
Oh
one
god, that's
must
hot.
see this. That is why they adjust the level of cogito according to my orders, keeping their eyes and ears covered.
Monkey.
Nobody should make direct eye contact with that drawn. But I can never dare to look away from him or to close my eyes, no matter how unbearable it may be. In the eyes of the drawn, there are abysses that only I can endure, and there are the things that should exist in this world. This is the punishment that you've obligated me to endure. A normal person would have gone mad thousands of times over if they had to put up with this. Thanks to you, I cannot even be graced with insanity or lose my mind. All I can do is capture all of it in my eyes. Now we wait. Will it rise anew, or is it destined to be stuck in this pillar and spend eternity with me down in this place? We just need a little more time to find out. Now do you finally realize what all these pillars contain? Well, consider yourself lucky today. At times, when the level of cogito is adjusted inadequately, some things that shouldn't exist come up as fragments. How funny that I say this, but they're like an adverse reaction that it's priced for doing something unspeakable to a human being. The bucket can rise with some impurities mixed in with what we usually draw, as the abyss within humanity, the subconscious, and all kinds of impossibilities, from the past, from the present, even from the future, all kinds of beings that have existed and will exist in this world. Given that they are outside our dominion, there's nothing we could do to govern them. They float around aimlessly, resonating with the abnormalities and manifesting themselves in front of us when the moment comes. They are what they call the ordeals. Thankfully, oh, that's how the ordeals happen.
Well, at least the violet, orange, green, and red ones.
Thankfully, they react to the Clifloth deterrents, so we can put up with them.
Okay, well, I was still talking.
Sorry.
That's fine. I was going to say the indigo ones are just people that break in from outside because they said they came from the back streets.
Oh, right. So we can put them to sleep like the abnormalities, but that's all we're able to do. Yes, as you have learned, extracting abnormalities is my job, but creating them is Carmen's, who you buried a long time ago. She is the mother of all abnormalities that have existed in this facility, and of all that will emerge in the future. Tell me, how do you feel now that you know that those abnormalities that you face above were part of these pillars? It's an agonizing sight to confront, but it doesn't matter to you, not at all, or am I wrong? After all, erasing your memories and running away from them as if nothing had happened is your old age specialty.
As you're aware, abnormalities and ordeals are things that derive from the human mind and take physical form. That makes them possess the possibilities of past, the present, and even the future. They are a mystery, and as such are unstable beings. However, we humans have never stopped digging at the truth. This desire to understand is not limited to abnormalities. We yearn to know, understand everything. Complete the day of every abnormality currently in the facility.
What?
So don't let them get out? Or have every slot full? You know what I mean?
No.
Like, expand Binah's and Haka's places fully and fill them up with abnormalities.
That still wouldn't be full.
Well, I don't think you get any more slots with the middle place. Unless you do, I don't remember correctly. But what else would it be if not that?
I don't know.
So basically, it's Persona.
Yeah.
They just took all the shit from the Sea of Humanity.
Details. Each attack is a random type. Ooh, depending on what type damage, recover HP or SP of employees hit with projectiles.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Nothing about their gear. I am so confused on what this mission is.
I think you just gotta fill the place up. Because there isn't another floor. Obviously, there's a maximum amount of abnormalities you can have here.
Maximum observation level. Oh.
Oh.
That makes sense.
That's not what it said.
No, it did not say that, did it? There's only one of them I had to complete.
That's not too bad.
No.
Can you do that?
No, there's two of them. There's two of them I have to complete.
Oh. Yeah, just send somebody in there for a couple seconds and send them out and send them back in.
Well, the problem with this is if I continue with this, we are not going to complete it, and I can't memory repository back.
What are you talking about?
Like, if I complete this day, I can't memory repository. But
oh, well then let's just memory pause.
Wait, let's see. But if I get the stuff, like that.
That was pretty easy. Oh, I thought for sure you would have already finished that one.
The amount of times I've used it, you would think.
Right. How much more do you have to do? Oh, it's time. I see. Ugh, that was a strange burp. You ever have those ones where it doesn't like just come out at once, but kind of just slowly seeps through? Like a, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Not super pleasant. Yeah, last night, because I stayed up late.
With me.
I took my medicine before going to bed instead of taking it after I woke up because it would have been too late at that point. And have you ever had a thing where, like, I mean, obviously you don't, or at least not that I'm aware of, you don't take like meds every single day like I do.
I don't take medication at all.
Right.
But
like have you've taken like a pill at some point in your life, right?
Yes.
Like either for a sickness or like maybe a vitamin or something like that, or melatonin. You know how sometimes when you do it, you can get it like caught in your throat a bit?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes I got that and it just like doesn't go away, and then like I went to sleep and then I woke up later and I had like a serious like heartburn feeling. Because obviously the capsule just kind of like dissolved in my throat and all the medicine was like right there. And I was like, oh fuck. This sucks.
The only medication I do take regularly, if this counts as medication, is Tums.
I
have wicked bad heartburn a lot. That's about it.
Yeah, I guess that counts as medication because it's medicating your heartburn.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'll,
Interesting. Yeah, but if anybody else out there listening to this that's like ADHD and you take a pill every day, you probably know gone through similar shit like that.
I completed everyone's observation levels.
Hmm.
I think. Yeah, he's done.
Probably should double check because it hasn't ticked yet.
Well, I think it'll only tick at the end of the day.
Hmm.
Because
Fair.
they're all
fair
they're
point.
all definitely done.
Wait, but aren't you gonna reset though?
Yeah.
So why did you even bother?
Because when
doing
you
it?
remember, like I told you earlier, when you do this way, like so, all the things will save.
Fair enough.
That is why I did it.
Good.
So
Well,
now
alright.
I only have to open up Binah's, and then we can complete it.
Yes.
And so from there, I'm actually going to open up Hakma's as well,
Mm-hmm.
because
So
then
you
we can
can do
just.
the
These
good
should all be
idea.
complete. These are all complete.
Oh, good.
So we will see you all in the next episode. Bye, everyone.
So yeah. Goodbye. Stay safe. Have a good
I
night.
gotta redo all this. Fuck.
Don't gaze into the well of humanity.
Yeah, don't do that. That's bad. That's dangerous.
It's dangerous. Bad for your health, certainly.
Yes,
You might need
certainly
some
bad.
medication for that.
Bye,
All right.
everyone.
Bye, everyone.